Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a soulmate reading for my dearest fellow Cancers. Cancer, we're going to take a look at who is your soulmate, where are they right now, how will you meet, when you'll meet, your first impressions of them, their personality, and then we'll see the outcome of this connection. If these messages resonate with you, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And just a friendly reminder, I am available for private readings, so if you're after one, I do have those links down below. All right, the Five of Cups wanted to come out, so I do think you could be dealing with another water sign or somebody who's just really empathic, somebody who feels on a very deep level. They could have a water moon, excuse me. Yeah, look at that. This person is the Ten of Cups, so this is someone who's going to bring you a lot of happiness. All right, where they are right now, the Page of Pentacles. So this person could be, they could be starting something new. Like they could be like in school, learning something, finishing a degree, starting a new job. Okay, some of you, they may be in a rural area. They could be on vacation. They could work in construction, so they might be very busy with that. All right, how you'll meet, the Lovers card. Ooh, Gemini energy. So I'm just getting that this is a fated connection, that there's no way you can't meet. So there's going to be some sort of serendipity here. But Gemini energy is very social, so it could be like a social gathering, you know, with friends, out like at a party or some sort of event where there's other people around. It could also be online. When you're going to meet, we see the King of Pentacles, so it could be during an earth sign season. So it could be Virgo season, the end of August, September, Taurus season, the end of April, May, and Capricorn season, so the end of January, the end of December into January. So there might be an important, you know, it could be at one of those times. Sorry, I'm fumbling there. Your first impression of them, the Nine of Pentacles, Venus and Virgo, you're going to see this person's got their SHIT together. Okay, Cancer? They're going to be very attractive. You're going to see them as single, always looking good, taking good care of themselves. Their personality, the Moon, Cancer, Pisces energy. So somebody who's very deeply emotional. So that Five of Cups that wanted to come out. This is somebody who's very emotional, very intuitive, very loving, very creative, a bit mysterious. And the outcome of the connection, Cancer, you probably will marry this person, or Four of Wands energy, be living with them, you know, be in some sort of higher level of commitment. And we see the Queen of Pentacles. You two are going to be a power couple. You both might have strong earth in your chart. But I love this, the King and the Queen of Pentacles, a beautiful, beautiful, generous couple, a stable couple. You know, I kind of feel like, you know, you're going to be the couple that people aspire to be. All right. This is your Ten of Cups. This is somebody who really values family, friends. I feel this person knows how to have a good time. I feel they've got a sunny disposition. You know, they're generally an optimistic person, even though they do feel things very deeply. All right, the King of Swords here. Okay, I don't think this is an ex, although it certainly could be, because sometimes the King of Swords can be an ex. So maybe some of my Cancers, this is somebody that, you know, you're reuniting with. But I feel with the King of Swords in reverse, this may be somebody who communicating their feelings isn't always super easy. Now, I don't think that they're a liar. I don't think that this person, you know, holds back too much. But I do feel like when they have to talk about something serious, they may get a little bit quiet. They may get a little bit nervous at times. Yeah, and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you, this person has an ex who really drained them. Okay, so whether it was somebody they were married to, or they were like, they may have been really overgiving to an ex, or maybe, you know, in a divorce or separation, you know, they didn't get to keep the dog, they lost a lot of money, they, you know, things like that. So this person may be a bit of an overgiver, but I'm getting that you two both are very loving, very giving. And so when two givers come together, you know, it's like you're both really fulfilled. I feel this is going to be such a sweet and nurturing connection. Where they are right now, the Page of Pentacles, it could be work, it could be school, you know, it could be, you know, they're building something, you know, it could be that they're building a home. It could be that they're working really hard at building, you know, a life for themselves, stability. They might be starting something new right now. We see the Queen of Wands. So this person might be, you know, working hard on a passion project, or, you know, like this is somebody who's taking the steps to make the changes in their life that they want to see, making more money, you know, putting savings away, paying off debt, you know, traveling. It really could be anything, starting their own business. And we see the Four of Cups. This person is emotionally available. I feel they may be around you in some capacity, Cancer. So you know, maybe you're dating this person. Maybe they're a friend of yours, or they're within your community. But this person's definitely open and out there. I feel they get a lot of attention. They've got this beautiful sunny disposition. They haven't let their past make them bitter, is what I'm getting. How you're going to meet the Lovers card. Now, obviously, this could be a dating app, right, where you're looking for love. But for a lot of you, I just feel like this is just destiny, okay? This is destiny bringing you two together, and I feel there might be some sort of social engagement that brings you two together. We see the Five of Wands in reverse. You might meet at somebody's home, okay? Or, you know, like at a friend's house. Maybe you meet them at your home, in front of your home, at their home, in front of their home. Somewhere you feel safe, some sort of celebration. And we see the Page of Swords. This person might be somebody who's been checking you out already, Cancer. Maybe you've had your eye on them. All right. Interesting. There's going to be gossip around you two. When you two first meet, I don't know, it's like people who see you together might gossip, like, oh, those two, you know, those two are hooking up, or those two are going to hook up, or look at that, look at the energy, look at the sparks flying there. All right, when you're going to meet, we see the King of Pentacles. So as I mentioned, it could be during an earth season, earth sign season. So Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. We see the Lovers, okay? So, you know, this is weird. I never get this, but I was like, Mercury retrograde. That's what I heard. Now, Gemini is ruled by Mercury, and most of the time the Magician in reverse is my Mercury retrograde card, but some of you may meet during a Mercury retrograde. Some of you might meet also, if you meet at like a party, there could be some sort of like interference. So maybe somebody's hitting on you, maybe somebody's hitting on your person. But again, you two are only going to have eyes for each other. I kind of feel like you might meet this person too when one of you is feeling a bit frazzled or pulled in a lot of different directions. Yeah, and for some of you, you might meet when there's been an ending. So this could be for you, Cancer, or it could be for your person, a divorce or separation or the end of a commitment. I'm not seeing this being necessarily a rebound connection, but it might cross your mind, okay? You could also meet if you have a friend who's celebrating a divorce. I know sometimes that can be a bit low vibrational, but you know, we have to celebrate our small successes and big successes. Some of you could meet at like a divorce party, or you know, at a, you know, supporting a friend who's just been through a divorce or something. Okay. All right, so let's see. Your first impression of this person, Cancer, is the Nine of Pentacles. They're single. This person has it together. They're healthy. All right. They have everything but love. Empress energy. But you might be worried that this person has other people around them. Again, you might meet this person like out at a party and other people are hitting on them. Or somebody's trying to kind of come in between the two of you. All right. But you're going to be very physically attracted to this person. But you might be worried that this person isn't as attracted to you as you are to them. I don't think that's the case at all. I just think that might be some insecurities coming through. Excuse me, their personality is the Moon, so creative, loving. Ooh, Cancer, you two are going to get along so well. We see the Hierophant energy. This is somebody who's not afraid to march to the beat of their own drum. This is somebody who thinks outside of the box. With the Hierophant card, they might be very different from you. And again, they might have a different background. Race, religion, tradition, or culture. But I also think too, like this person, like this person's just not afraid to, you know, maybe they were the black sheep in their family. They're not afraid to be unapologetically themselves. And we see the King of Wands. This person is sexy, powerful, decisive, attractive. They go after what they want, and even if other people don't get that. All right, the outcome of this connection, Cancer, is the Four of Wands. Like, you cannot ask for anything more than that. 11-11, marriage, commitment. Seven of Wands, both of you working towards up-leveling this connection, and it's going to be a dream come true with the Page of Cups. The Two of Cups in reverse tells me you two are currently soulmates in separation, but I don't think it's going to be very long now. Okay. All right, let's see. Cancer, this is powerful stuff. All right, let's see. What is this person, what is the purpose of this connection for my Cancers? What is this person going to teach or show my Cancers? What is the purpose of this soulmate connection for my Cancers, please? We see inner peace. Wow. You are letting outside circumstances create turmoil and frustration within you. Remember, you always have the power to choose your response. Let inner peace attract a higher vibrational outcome for you. Yeah, so this person, this connection is going to provide you peace, and you're going to feel emotionally safe with this person. But this person's also going to show you that, you know, you can be immune to basically the bullshit that's going on either in the world or around you. You know, that you have the power to control your reactions. And that's pretty much all you control. You can't control other people, but you can control your reactions. So a lot of wisdom here coming from this person. All right, Cancer, let's see what else we need to know about this person. What else do we need to know about this person? All right, we see they're a giver. See, I'm telling you, you both are givers. This is going to be a beautiful connection. Two loving, giving souls coming together, not being drained, you know, not draining each other, not an imbalanced connection. This person puts the needs of others first, and I know my Cancers do the same. All right, look at that. This person may be a Pisces or have Pisces energy. I do see that. There's an air of mystery around them, and though they can be quiet, their thoughts and emotions run deep. And we see mother. Some of you, you're meant to have children with this person. Maybe they already have children. Okay, maybe you're going to adopt. But again, that doesn't have to be the case. I know not all of you out there want that. But with this mother energy, it could be that they have a strong connection with their mother. This person's going to be excited for you to meet their mother, if that's a possibility. And I just see that you and this person with the King and the Queen of Pentacles, you're going to grow. You're going to grow and evolve together. You're going to create something beautiful, whether it's another little human or not. All right. Now let's see how else my Cancers will be able to identify this person. This person might have blue eyes, or they might have light colored eyes. So light green eyes, hazel eyes, maybe even honey brown. This person may like to wear jewelry. They wear more than 2 rings frequently. And this person may speak more than 1 language fluently. Okay, and there's something that they have a noticeable facial feature. So I kind of feel like you're going to really love this person's lips, Cancer. Ooh la la. All right, let's see. Let's go ahead and see what else my Cancers need to know about this soulmate. This person is wise, they're smart, they're observant, they know what they want. Now, this person may be curvy, Cancer, or they love your curves. Whatever your lines and curves might be, a very strong connection, passionate, sexy connection. For some of you, this person is muscular, they're fit, they're a gym rat, they're health conscious. Okay, and we also see they're caring and giving, and this is like, you're going to be like 2 peas in a pod in this sense. They're loving, sensitive, and affectionate. Beautiful energy, Cancer. I'm so excited for you. All right, let's see. Any other important dates or times for my Cancers, please? Any other important dates or times? So you may have to wait a little bit longer. All right, it is unfolding for you within the next 9 months. And for some of you, it's happening in the coming weeks. But for a lot of you, it is happening this year. Beautiful. All right, Cancer, let's see if we can get some final messages, advice, and guidance here regarding your soulmate. All right, so we have make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. And I feel like that's like even before you know this person, before you even know who your soulmate is, Cancer, just raise your vibration. Be the best and the highest version of yourself, because this person is super high vibrational. Okay, I love this. I love this for you, Cancer. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. It's going to be safe for you to love. You're going to feel safe around this person, emotionally, physically, everything. All right, and you deserve this. I feel this is karmic justice after everything you've been through. And Spirit's rounding out this reading with divine timing is at work in your love life. This is definitely something or someone worth waiting for. All right, my lovely Cancers, I'm going to leave it here. Sending you love and light. Take care.